Most people climb in the Northern Grampians just for convenience, really. Particularly people who just come up for a weekend. It's a good hour closer to Melbourne than down here. It is quite a long way to get here, and they go to Mount Stapleton, and there's enough problems or routes there for them to keep themselves occupied with. So there's very little point for them in their own mind to sort of expand and go south. Whereas for me down here, it's just a bit more remote, it's a bit more rugged, it's a bit more exciting. So my name's Simon Weill. I'm a climber from Melbourne originally. Now I live up near the Grampians, and this is the Cave of Manhands. I moved to the Grampians pretty much just to climb. I wanted to be closer to the Grampians, I wanted to be able to climb after work, and I wanted to live a more relaxed lifestyle and not be stuck in the city and not have to drive 6 hours every weekend to go climbing. So I discovered the Cave of Manhands with another guy, Pat, last year. We were looking, there's a climbing area a little bit further up the track called the Cave of Little Hands, named after the one and only Phil Neville. And we were just walking back from up there, and it was pouring with rain. We were already saturated, so we had a bit of an explore around and came upon this place. It's not that easy to see caves like this. You can't see them until you're in a specific area, and there's so many times where you walk up tracks and you think, oh, this place is going to be amazing, and you can see a cave, and then you get up there and there's no holds, or it's 1/5 of the size that you thought it might be, and the problems are just, all the rock can be quite friable and sandy. So some days are good and some days are really, really bad. Yeah, there's a bit of everything here. There's some not so steep stuff with some reasonable holds on it, and yeah, and there's some really steep, really hard things, and it's cool that everything tops out. It's not often that you get cave climbing, particularly in the Grampians, where all the problems top out. The sound of one man hand clapping was the last problem that I did in the cave. I'd done a couple of problems that sort of go around it or use some of the similar holds, and I came up here with a mate a couple of weeks ago, and just to show him and spot him and maybe do a few repeats, and found that, and yeah, then just brushed it up and had a go at it and did it that day. It's a pretty cool problem. It's got some nice moves on it. I really enjoy the big long sort of lock out to the pocket, and then the switch and the sort of campusy moves are really good. So yeah, it's a good problem. It's one of the better ones here. But all of the harder problems seem to be on good quality rock and have really good moves in them. I do like climbing first ascents, and I have been climbing in the Grampians for most of my life. So I've done a lot of the stuff that I can do, and going to more remote places like this down south, off the beaten track is sort of what I'm into now. I get a lot out of that, and I enjoy tramping through the bush and occasionally coming across really great areas like this, and then yeah, just getting down to it and doing some first ascents.